So we continue with exercise 17 of trigonometry and we are on sum number 21. Sum number 21, tan theta is given that tan theta is equals to P upon Q. You need to find out the value of certain things. So first of all, we will say therefore opposite is equals to Px. We'll just say take a P, not to take, because already it's a variable, and adjacent is equals to Q. Therefore hypotenuse is equals to, now we can see that it is only sine and cos, yeah, so this should be recorded that way. So hypotenuse is equals to opposite square plus adjacent square is P square plus Q square. So hypotenuse is equals to root of P square plus Q square, right? Now we need to find out the value of certain things. So that is P sine theta minus Q cos theta upon P sine theta plus Q cos theta. So you can see here that sine theta is going to be opposite upon hypotenuse. So it will be P into P upon root of P square plus Q square minus Q into Q upon root of P square plus Q square upon P into P upon root of P square plus Q square plus Q into Q upon root of P square plus Q square. That will give me as P square minus Q square upon root of P square plus Q square upon P square plus Q square upon root of P square plus Q square. Because the denominators are same over here, so this adds up to P square minus Q square, this adds up to P square plus Q square. So this and this gets cancelled, and hence the answer is P square minus Q square upon P square plus Q square as the answer to this particular equation. So this is what we needed to find out. So the answer is P square minus Q square upon P square plus Q square. That's the sum number 21. We now move on to sum number 23. There are two sums in sum number 23. Let's do both of them, because we are already having it that way. So let's do both. Or okay, उसके आगे भी है, B में भी दो sums है. ठीक है, let's do one of them. So there is sum number 23(1). 23(1). It is given that, okay, now pay attention to this sum. This is slightly tricky sum. 5 cos theta minus 12 sin theta is equals to 0. This is what is given to us. So what we'll do over here is we'll take this on one side. So it is 5 cos theta is equals to 12 sin theta. That means 5 upon 12 is equals to sin theta upon cos theta. Okay, 12 goes here, cos goes here. What is sin theta upon cos theta? Tan theta. So that's why we have tan theta is equals to 5 upon 12. Accordingly, opposite will be equal to 5x and adjacent is going to be 12x. So hypotenuse square is equals to opposite square plus adjacent square by Pythagoras theorem. Accordingly, it will be 5x the whole square plus 12x the whole square is equals to 25x square plus 144x square is equals to 169x square is equals to 13x. So that gives me the hypotenuse to be as 13x. Now I need to find out certain value. So what I need to find out is sin theta plus cos theta upon 2 cos theta minus sin theta. Okay, so sin theta plus cos theta upon 2 sin theta minus cos theta. This is what I need to find out. Sorry, 2 cos theta minus sin theta. This is what I need to find out. So this gives me the answer to be as sine is 5 upon 13. So 5x upon 13x plus 12x upon 13x, x gets cancelled, upon 2 into cos theta is 12x upon 13x minus 5x upon 13x. That gives me as 17 upon 13 upon 24 minus 19 upon 13. 13 cancel, equal to 17 upon 19 as the answer to this particular question. So answer is 17 upon 19. See, as far as possible, we will try to use the same method in all the sums, so it's not getting confused, because there are many methods of doing the same sum over here. So, but I would try to restrict that thing. I will not try to give you different options. Otherwise, you will get confused. So, I don't want you to go through that particular kind of a situation. Right. So that was 23rd ka first. Now we see the 24th sum. So sum number 24. Sum number 24. 5 sine theta is equals to 3. So simple again. 5 sine theta is equals to 3. So sine theta is equals to 3 upon 5. That comes to the same thing. Opposite is equals to 3x and hypotenuse is equals to 5x. Accordingly, adjacent square is hypotenuse square minus opposite square by pt. So we know it's 4x, but still karna padega. 5x the whole square minus 3x the whole square is 25x square minus 9x square is equals to 16x square is equals to 4x. That is adjacent. So you need to find out sec theta minus tan theta upon sec theta plus tan theta. Sec theta plus minus tan theta upon sec theta plus tan theta. That is what you need to find out. Is it so? Yeah. So sec theta, sec is hypotenuse is 5x upon adjacent is 4x minus opposite is 3x upon 4x upon 5x upon 4x plus 3x upon 4x. X gets cancelled. So that gives me as both the denominator is same. So 2 upon 4 upon 8 upon 4. 4 gets cancelled. So it is 2 upon 8 is equals to 1 upon 4. Easy sum. Next is sum number 26. We have got 3 sums in it. We'll do the first and the third. Right. So that's sum number 26. Prove that cos theta tan theta is equal to sin theta. To prove that cos theta tan theta is equal to sin theta. So we take the LHS. Cos theta is nothing but adjacent upon hypotenuse into opposite upon adjacent. Adjacent then gets cancelled, so it is nothing but opposite upon hypotenuse is equal to sin theta. So hence proved. Okay. You can do the same thing also in the other way. So that is the second method. Alternatively, what you can do is cos theta. Now we know the tan theta is nothing but sin theta upon cos theta. So because since tan theta is equal to sin theta upon cos theta, so this cancels to sin theta. This is also one more method if you want to do it. So both are easy, so not a problem at all. We see the third sum. in 26, that is sine square theta upon cos theta plus cos theta is equals to 1 upon cos theta. This is the question. Okay, let's do it in a identity kind of thing rather than doing adjacent opposite वगैरह करने के बदले ये करते हैं. So we got LHS, we got over here sine square theta plus cos square theta upon cos square theta, cos theta, because LCM is this is upon 1, so cos square theta upon 1. But we remember the identity we had written over there, sine square theta plus cos square theta is 1. So therefore this is equals to 1 upon cos theta, because sine square theta plus cos square theta is equals to 1. So because of this particular identity, this becomes 1. Therefore LHS is equals to RHS. Very easy sum. We now move on to sum number 28A. Okay, sum number 28A. In the figure given below, ABC is a right angle triangle at B and BR is a right angle triangle at R. AB is 18. Everything is given in the diagram also, so easy. So this is the first thing over here, 90 degree over here, and this is joined like this. Your point over here, which is 90 degree, and you have got line like this. Now this angle is X degrees. And this is 5, this is 7.5, and this is 18. You got this as Y degrees. This is A, this is S, this is R, this is B, this is C. Right, so this is what is given to us. You need to find out. So find tan x and sine y. Okay, tan x, this upon this, we need to find out RB for that thing. Another is sine y, this is sine y is opposite upon adjacent, so we need to find out AS. Fair enough. Now let's see if you are able to get something. Okay, so this is y, this is 90 minus y. Okay, I think this is tricky. So what I can find out from here is from this and this I can find out this part. Okay, now this particular sum you cannot solve right now because this involves a chapter named similarity, and if I am not wrong, that similarity chapter has been cancelled from your syllabus of 9th standard. I just check up the syllabus. Okay, similarity is not there in your syllabus at all. So yeah, in that case we'll have to skip this sum, because without the similarity you cannot do this sum, and that is what they have written in the hint also. They are given the hint maybe similarity part. So yeah, that particular part we cannot do, and accordingly there is no way I can complete this question without using similarity. Right, so we'll skip this question because similarity is not in your syllabus. Otherwise, whatever is there is given over there. The similar triangles, you don't know what is similar triangles and how to prove similarity. So I'll better skip this question. So just cancel this question. You're cancelling this thing. We go for sum number 28B in that case. Okay. Sum number 28b. Okay, so this is a triangle, right angle triangle ABC, and ABD is also perpendicular. You need to find out angle cos angle CBD and cot angle ABD. CBD, this angle, and ABD is this angle. You need to find out cos this. Cos this is nothing but this is the hypotenuse, so adjacent is BD. You cannot find out BD, so now is the tricky part. So we'll do one thing. We'll now, you know that this is, if I take this as x, this is 90 minus x, because this is 90, this is 90, so if this is x, automatically this angle will be 90 minus x. And if this is 90 minus x and this is 90 degree, so this angle will be how much? It has to be x. Let's write it down and see how it is x. See, in triangle ABC, angle B is equal to 90 degrees. Let angle A is equal to x. Therefore, angle C is equal to 180 minus 90 minus x is equal to 90 minus x. Okay. Now, in triangle BDC, angle D is equal to 90 degrees. Angle C is equal to 90 minus x. So, angle B is equal to how much? So angle B is going to be 180 minus 90 minus 90 minus x. So that gives me as 90 minus 90 plus x. So that is nothing but x. So that's why this angle is x. So if I want angle CBD, now always remember one thing, that the values of cos x, if the angle is x, if there are two triangles, one smaller one, one bigger one, but if the angle is the same, then the ratios of the cos theta, या tan theta, या sin theta will always be the same. तो whether मैं ये triangle के अंदर x का value ढूंढूं as this upon this, और ये बड़े triangle में इस x का value ढूंढूं as this upon this or this upon this, it's one and the same. Because cos theta has a specific value, cos 30 has a specific value. फिर वो triangle छोटा हो बड़ा हो कुछ भी हो, the value of cos theta, cos 30, cos 25, cos 19, cos any cos or any sin or any tan, ये values जो है वो standard values है, तो वो value कभी change नहीं होते हैं. So whether triangle बड़ा हो या छोटा हो, the only thing is that the ratios of the sides will always remain same. भले एक का साइड 3 है और दूसरे का 5 है, 3/5 है, तो दूसरा हो जाएगा 15/20. Okay, because that is also 3/5. Right? No, sorry, 15/25. But still, the ratio is the same, 3/5. Okay, 15/25 हो या 3/5 हो, दोनों का ratio तो same ही हुआ. That's why, if I want to find out cos angle CBD, I just need to find out cos x. So cos x, whether I find out from this triangle or I find out from this triangle, the value is going to remain the same. Okay, that's the tricky part of the sum. So accordingly over here, first thing is that AC square is equals to AB square plus BC square by Pythagoras theorem. So accordingly we have over here as 12 square plus 5 square is 144 plus 25 is equals to 169. So AC is equals to 13. Okay. So that gives me 13. Accordingly, we know that angle CBD is equals to angle CAB is equals to x. Therefore, cos CBD is equals to cos x is equals to AB upon AC. AB is 12, so it is 12 upon 13. That's the first answer. Next is cot ABD. Cot ABD is equals to, now cot ABD, this angle. So we need to find out this angle. So if this is 90 and this is x, this ought to be 90 minus x. That is 90 minus x over here. So cot ABD is equals to cot ACB as angle ABD is equals to angle ACB is equals to 90 minus x. Got it? So therefore, cot angle ABD, or I'll better say over here ACB, in this one cot will be equal to 5 upon 12. So 5 upon 12. That's the answer. So that was sum number 28B. So answer for sum number 28B is 12 upon 13 and 5 upon 12. Okay. After 28B, we move on to sum number 30. Okay. 30, 32, 34. Okay. 3 more sums. Okay, we move on to sum number 30. It has got 2 parts. We'll write both the parts. First one is, so first thing is, this is a figure. This is 90 degrees, this is phi, this is 12, 13, this is 90 degree, this is C, this is D, this is B, this is A, this is theta. This is 14. Okay. So I need to draw a line like this to find out first this and then this and then this and then this. Okay. So this is 12, so this will be 12. Okay. So first of all, I know over here that CD square is equals to BD square minus BC square by Pythagoras theorem. So accordingly it will be 13 square minus 12 square is 169 minus 144 is 25. So CD is equals to 5. Okay. So CD is 5. If CD is 5, if I take E over here, therefore BE is equals to CD is equals to 5. Therefore AE is equals to 14 minus 5 is equals to 9. So this part is 9. And we already know that ED ABC is equals to ED is equals to 12. Therefore AD, we need AD, we need AD. Sin phi is के नहीं चाहिए, and tan theta में भी नहीं चाहिए, so we don't need AD. Okay, so yeah, now it's done. So the first thing is sin phi. We need to find out sin phi. Sin phi is opposite upon adjacent, that is DC upon BD. DC upon BD. So DC we know it's 5 and 13. And tan theta is ED upon AE. ED is 12 upon 9 is 4 upon 3. The next is, write the expression for AD in terms of theta. AD in terms of theta. Okay, fine. So we know over here that sin theta is equals to ED upon AD. Therefore AD is equals to ED upon sin theta, or is equals to ED is nothing but 12. So 12 upon sin theta. We can also write it in the form of cos theta if you want. So that will be cos theta is equals to AE upon AD. So therefore AD is equals to 9 upon cos theta. So I can write it in this form also or in this form also. That is the answer for the, we need to express AD in terms of theta. So AD in terms of theta is 12 upon sin theta or 9 upon cos theta. That was sum number 30. Now we move on to sum number 31. Okay, this is tricky one. Pay attention for this one. This is very, very important. Just check this out. We have to simplify square root of 1 minus sine square theta upon 1 minus cos square theta. We know the formula that sine square theta plus cos square theta is equals to 1. So let's substitute the value of 1 as sine square theta by cos square theta. So we have over here as sine square theta plus cos square theta minus sine square theta upon sine square theta plus cos square theta minus cos square theta. So that will give you this cancels and here this cancels. So that will be giving you as cos square theta upon sine square theta. But you know that cos theta upon sine theta is equals to cot theta. So that is nothing but square root of cot square theta, which is nothing but cot theta. So that gives me the simplification as the value to be as cot theta. Very important sum. Very, very important. Okay. In fact, these are the kind of sums you should be having in the 10th standard as such. But yeah, this one sum is here. So this is absolutely the same way which you do it. We now move on to sum number 34. The last sum for the exercise and also the chapter. So let's see it clearly. Sum number 34, we have got over here if x is equals to a cos theta plus b sin theta, y is equals to a sin theta minus b cos theta. You have to prove that x square plus y square is equals to a square plus b square. So you'll take the LHS RHS, so it will be LHS x square plus y square. That is nothing but a cos theta plus b sin theta the whole square plus a sin theta minus b cos theta the whole square. This will lead to square it by using the a plus b the whole square formula. So a square plus 2ab plus b square. So it is a square cos square theta plus 2ab sin theta cos theta plus b square sin square theta plus, for this one, a square sin square theta minus 2ab sin theta cos theta plus b square cos square theta. Okay, this is the two things. So you can see these two are the same. So this and this gets cancelled. What we are left out will be equal to, so that is nothing but a square over here. So it is a square bracket में cos square theta plus sin square theta, or I'll just elaborate it. So it is, first of all, it is a square cos square theta plus b square sin square theta plus a square sin square theta plus b square cos square theta. Taking these two together, we get over here as a square bracket में sin square theta plus cos square theta plus b square, and it is again sin square theta plus cos square theta. But we know that sin square theta plus cos square theta is 1. Therefore, it is a square plus b square, because sin square theta plus cos square theta is equals to 1. So, that's why you get LHS is equals to RHS. Hence, proved. Are we clear with this? So, this was your answer for sum number 34. Right, so this is the end of the first chapter of trigonometry, that is trigonometric ratios. So trigonometric ratios, I did it in 4 different videos. So exercise 17 is completed. Yeah, very easy. You can easily understand this properly. Okay, so we'll stop here.